Hi Dimes. So I was on Instagram the other day, and Cheap But Chic on Instagram, and she's got a blog and a Facebook fan page and all that, and a YouTube channel as well, and she posted a picture of the E.L.F. lip exfoliator, and I was like, yo, I need to get that. So, you know, when you're placing these orders, E.L.F. charges you $6.95 to ship their stuff. That's their flat rate. And so, it makes sense to buy enough to get free shipping, you know? So that's what I did. I bought enough to get free shipping, and there were some E.L.F. Studio products that I've been meaning to try, and so in addition to this, I got a few other things, and I want to just talk about them to just let you know what I think so far. And I didn't get a whole lot. I did not go crazy on E.L.F., but I did get a few things that I thought I should mention to you now. First up was the E.L.F. lip exfoliator, and I absolutely love this lip exfoliator. I have in the past been looking for like a drugstore lip exfoliator, and it was never successful. At home I would just use sugar with like a little bit of coconut oil to slough my lips off, or a toothbrush, but something on the go. And Bethany Frankel had like a skinny girl lip exfoliator that I found like at I found at CVS last year. And the thing about that though I didn't like is that you had to use your finger with it, like it was a squeezy tube. But with this, it comes on like it's like a lipstick twist up, and it smells so yummy. It smells like honey and a little bit of vanilla, and it works wonderfully. Your lips feel like butter after you use this. And I will have to caution you though, like the base of it, where you would like where you would apply lipstick, that's the part that has the exfoliating like seeds, if you will. And what you want to do is, after you slough with that, you want to flip it over and use the other side that's soft to kind of like moisturize your lips again. But it's definitely great to use, especially before you use a matte like a lipstick like what I have on now. And that brings me to my next product, which is the E.L.F. matte lip color in the color Rich Red, and I'm wearing it now. And I absolutely, again, it's another product that I really like. Now what I did do is I did mute out my own natural lip color, because I have a really dark top lip and a really bright pink bottom lip. And so what I did was I just muted it out using like a flesh toned concealer. So I put that all over my top and bottom lip. I lined my lip with a red lip liner. I used one from Nika K that was like literally $1 at the beauty supply store. And then I applied this E.L.F. this matte lip color, and it's beautiful. I really like it. In fact, I have to tell you that I think it's a dupe for MAC's Ruby Woo. Granted, listen, this is a $3 product versus MAC's, which is probably like 15 bucks for the lipstick, but I do have both, so I'm gonna swatch them, and you'll see somewhere in a box here the comparison. So if those of you that have wanted to try maybe MAC's Ruby Woo and didn't want to spend $15 and want to spend $3, I would say this is a really close dupe, and I like it. And it's very matte, and it stays on. I've had this on, it's about 5 o'clock now. I put this on, I want to say around 2:30, and I have not touched it up at all. So you be the judge. So that's great. But I do have to tell you that I forgot to mention that I also got this E.L.F. lip lock pencil, and I did use that prior to putting on the lip liner, because it says, the directions say to apply this lip lock pencil over like around like where you would line your lips. And what it does is it keeps the color from bleeding all around your mouth. I think it's been pretty successful. I did have like a little smudge on the corner here my husband told me about, but I think it's okay. I don't know if I would buy it again, but I'll continue to use it. Why not? It doesn't hurt, right? And the other products that I picked up were the E.L.F. cream eyeshadows. I picked up, how many of these did I picked up 5 of these. And the reason I picked these up is because, you know, I'm a Maybelline Color Tattoo crazy. You know, I've reviewed, I've talked about them, I've gone nuts. So I love Maybelline Color Tattoos, but I thought to myself, well, let me try some other cream shadows that may be obviously a little bit cheaper. These are $3 a piece, and to see if I would get similar longevity out of them. I will tell you that because I just got these in the mail yesterday, this is not a full review of the product, But so far I pretty much like them. I think the packaging is really good. I do love the packaging for most of the products in the e.l.f. Studio line. I do like that aspect. And the color that I have first in my hand is the color Dawn. And what you get also is you get this little brush. I don't know how, it's like a small concealer brush you get with all of these, and that you can use to kind of swatch them. And Dawn is a beautiful kind of like, it reminds me a little bit of Bad to the Bronze, Maybelline's Bad to the Bronze, but just, yeah, I would say it's kind of like a pewter color. It has a little bit of shine to it. It has a nice little shine to it. So I like that color. The next one that I picked up also was the Natural Glow, which I really, really like because it's this light, pretty gold. And I'm definitely, this is the color that I'm going to want to try next. I will say though that if you have nails, like it's hard to get the product out with your nail. So whereas I use Maybelline Color Tattoos, I just go in with my finger, this might be difficult to do if you have nails because it's not like a wide, you know, you don't get that much product, so it's like a small little thing here, or, you know, so you do have to probably use the brush with this if you do have nails. So that's to consider for our girls with nails. So that's, I do also have Eggplant, which is, to me, is like it's the color that it says it is. It's an eggplant color, but probably a little bit lighter than that. But it's a nice purpley, kind of like muted purple color that you can use. And next up that I got was this other color that I don't know that I'll use. It's called Candlelight, and it's just really, it's almost like a really white color. I think this would be good for like highlighting, like the inner area, and maybe even up here if you want to go for a brighter highlight. I don't know how much I would love it on my lid, you know? So you be the judge. If I'll go, of course I'm going to swatch these for you if you were considering buying these products. And last but not least is the bronze color, which to me is very close to Maybelline Color Tattoos. Mahogany, Rich Mahogany I think was the color that was from the Maybelline Color Tattoo Fall line. But I like it. It's a nice bronze color. It's a great, I think these will be great as bases. I don't know if they'll last long enough or if they're as vibrant enough as Maybelline Color Tattoos to stand on their own as shadows. But again, I'm going to try one of these tomorrow as a shadow, and I may film a video tomorrow. If I do, I'll let you know. Last but not least, I picked up some of these e.l.f. HD blushes that I've been dying to try. I kept waiting for them. See, that's the thing. I don't like ordering from e.l.f. because you always have to buy a bunch of stuff to make it worth your while. But I haven't ordered from e.l.f. in probably over a year because I really don't need any more makeup. Usually I just pick stuff up randomly at Target, but because I've been wanting to try these for so long, I said to myself, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to give these a whirl. So a few of them, the three that I got were, this one is Showstopper, and it's a deep purple. I'm actually wearing it now. How you doing? What do you think? Yeah, so I'm wearing it now. I actually really like these. I will tell you though that a little bit goes a long way. And again, I will of course have swatches here so you can kind of see what these colors look like. But again, this is Showstopper. And I also picked up Diva, which is a super bright pink, and it's gorgeous as well. I will tell you again, a little bit goes a long way, and I have to say, I'm not quite sure how to use these just yet. What I did with this is I applied these with my finger. I applied with my finger, and then after I was done, I used like the base of my blending brush to kind of like try to blend it in. But even still, I overdid it. Like, this is a little bit too much for me. I don't usually go too crazy with blush. And then lastly I got ENCORE, which is another super crazy pink. Again, I don't know how these are going to work on my face, but so far I really like them. I think these are really high quality products. For $3, you really can't go wrong, and you don't get, I think you get, I don't know how many ounces or if you even get an ounce of product in here, but all you need is the tiniest bit of this stuff. So this will last you a really long time, but it does squirt out more than you need, especially on the first squirt, so be careful. And I think those were the only products that I got for this haul. So I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I guess mini review, and I will be sure to do more videos and all that stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I do have an outfit of the day video coming up tomorrow because I have to edit it and all that stuff. But thanks again so much for watching, Dimes, and yeah, follow me on Instagram, my Facebook fan page, my blog, all that. All right, okay, bye.